The NFL has admitted it screwed over the Minnesota Vikings. Yet, what is being done about it? Absolutely nothing. I'm going to tell you how the NFL screwed the Vikings and how the NFL is screwing the Vikings twice. But first, I need to tell you about Zero Res carpet cleaning because it's spooky season. And right now, they are offering 3 carpets cleaned for only $129. If you want to take advantage of this special deal, go to ZeroResMinnesota.com and tell them you heard about it from The Brawl with Tim Paul. Zero Res, spell it forwards or backwards, it spells the same. ZeroResMinnesota.com. The NFL continues to go down its path of not taking accountability for their own mistakes. And we have gotten to a point where it is outrageous. The NFL made a massive mistake, and they were super lucky that it didn't change the outcome at the end of the game, but it certainly changed the strategy within the game. Will Reichardt's kick in London. The NFL says this, according to Jordan Schultz and his sources. Will Reichardt's agents and the team's front office requested that the NFL remove his missed kick from last week's London game after it clearly struck a camera cable, causing the ball to take an unnatural turn to the right. The NFL acknowledged it was a missed call, but ruled they will not make the statistical adjustment. So the NFL screws the Vikings by putting a cable in a place where it shouldn't belong. And then they stick their finger up the Vikings' a-hole and say, we're acknowledging the missed call, but we're not going to do anything about it. Tough luck. This is one of the more ridiculous things that I have ever seen from an operational perspective. This is a great opportunity to step up and say, I made a mistake. We missed it. Here's your refund. And Vikings, I'm sorry for doing that to you. It won't happen again. The NFL comes and says, you know what? It was a mistake, but screw you. We're in charge. We are not going to take accountability for this. So up yours, Minnesota Vikings. And this comes to a team that has consistently played overseas for the last few years. If I am a Minnesota Vikings employee, I am putting my foot down next season and saying, I'm not going to London because the last time we did, you screwed us and you didn't even admit that you screwed us by changing the statistical adjustment. I'm not going. The Vikings put in so much work to play overseas back-to-back weeks. They moved their entire organization to Dublin and then to London. And in return, the NFL says, F you. That's what the NFL is saying to the Vikings. F you. The Vikings had to go to extreme measures to make sure the team was best prepared to play in 2 overseas areas. And let's just admit, that's not ideal conditions. And I'm sure what's going to happen is the NFL is going to write to the Vikings again and say, hey, will you play in London again next year? And if I'm Kevin O'Connell, I remember this right here. I remember when the NFL didn't take accountability for their actions and say, nope, we're staying in the States. Screw you. You would think that the least the NFL could do is take accountability for their mistake and say, our bad, here you go, won't happen again. But they acknowledge their mistake, but they're not going to do anything about it. Yeah, it was on us, but you know what? What's done is done. Ridiculous. This is the NFL screwing the Vikings. Yet, if you ask the NFL a simple question, are you accountable for your actions? Of course they're going to say yes, but this is evidence that they are not. I would love to ask Roger Goodell a simple question. Are you accountable for your actions? You think he's going to say no? He's absolutely going to say yes. Yet I would point him to this video and say, no, you're not. You admitted a mistake and did nothing about it. And Alec Lewis, the Vikings beat reporter for The Athletic, pointed out that the cable in the Jets Broncos London game on Sunday was in the exact same spot as it was in the Vikings Browns game. A straight middle finger to the Vikings organization. Unreal. If you need your bathroom remodeled, you need to go to 5-Star Bath Solutions of Minneapolis because they transformed our bathroom in 48 hours. Take a look at the before pictures if you're watching on YouTube. It was an old blue floor, disgusting step going into the shower and a moldy shower. Single sink, outdated, disgusting. And in 48 hours, we had our bathroom masterpiece. New floor, bathtub, surround. Went from a single to a double sink, mirror. Everything was remodeled in 48 hours. Don't wait 8 weeks. Remodel your bathroom in 48 hours. 5-Star Bath Solutions of Minneapolis. Affordable transformations, beautiful solutions.